We'll start with the social emotional. You'll see my little guy there. He is doing Spider-Man breathing. That's what that picture is. You see his fingers. We are a conscious discipline school, so we had our first full year of implementation this year. We still have a lot of growth, a lot of goals we've set, but we do lessons, 150 lessons so far for grades pre-K 3 through 5 with our conscious discipline behavior specialist, our community funded behavior specialist, and our learning lab technician. They go into the classroom, but they also work with children individually. And we also, speak to parents as we do reinstatement conferences and other opportunities, special ed meetings, things like that. So we're very excited about the impact it has. It's adult first self-regulation. And we really do feel like it's a wellness approach for our staff, not just something for our students to practice that self-regulation. And in the bottom yellow is physical health. We've used a lot of community funds to update our recess equipment, which would normally be paid for by a PTA. And so we now have commercial soccer goals and also commercial basketball hoops. We have a Gaga ball pit. And our community funds also purchase the different colored bags for each grade level. So our recess actually gets to be active and fabulous and very much a little too competitive with the soccer. I thought we were a basketball school until we got the nice soccer goals. Apparently we're a soccer school. So that's been great to see. The picture is of Girls on the Run. So when we went the first year, we noticed that the other teams looked like teams. And so we wanted to make sure our girls stood out as a team. And so you can see those leg warmers. They've got yellow gloves, they've got rainbow hair pieces in, and they really just had a great time being like everybody else and having that support. And then we'll go across the top to academic enrichment. We've started pep rallies this year. I'm going to give Seven Oaks a little shout out. I saw on social media they were doing pep rallies. I thought, wow, that's a lot of planning. I'm a little intimidated, but he did it. And, we chatted, Ken and I chatted. So we brought the pep rallies to Van Bokkelen. And the main goal was to support a school family, which is part of conscious discipline, but also to kick off attendance challenges. And then we also use it to kick off our reading logs as well, monthly reading logs. So we started those 10-day challenge pep rallies. Everybody is there. We have a main event. Often the main event is something physical. We've had teachers doing a race in inflatables, and the winner got to pick what the incentive would be for the attendance, 10-day attendance challenge. We've done masked reader. We've done tug of war. This month we're doing dancing with our stars. So an adult and at least one adult and one student will do a dance, and we have multiple people signed up. So we're excited about that. And then our incentives are staff versus student soccer, staff versus student kickball or basketball, glow dance party, and all of that is made possible with community funding. And it's also helped the culture of our school. We were doing that forced fun that sometimes principals do and teachers hate. And we took the feedback, which doesn't always feel good to get. And we've decided we were going to just make these shared common fun events and make memories for our kids and our staff. And it's made a big difference. And so we've had some improvement in attendance, not as much as we've liked. We've had a 5% decrease in chronic attendance, but when you look on Unified Insights, our dark green, our awesome attendance has also increased. So the students that were already coming to school a lot are coming to school a lot more, which is exciting, or more of those children are coming more often. And then we've also had a lot of field trips. Someone else mentioned field trips. We've had 2 field trips at least for every grade level, which are made possible by community funding, also by Title I funding. And so that's been exciting. We've had more parent volunteers every year. Arlington Echo was a little bit of a stretch still. We're working on that one. But all the other trips were well attended by families too, which was very exciting. And then we've had also for that area, we've had several assemblies, not just at night for our PFEs, but also during the day, which has been great to give our students those experiences. And again, a love of learning and those opportunities that other children are getting in other schools because their PTAs are funding it. And then for 2+ generational supports, what I'd like to highlight is I stole an idea. My daughter works at a community school as a 4th grade teacher, well, now 5th grade teacher in Baltimore County. And they did something called Summer Splash every year. And so I talked to Kelly, I talked to Amanda Salveron, talked to Shannon, how can we do that? And basically every year they have summer fun and they help families sign up for summer opportunities. And so Amanda Salveron and Parks and Recs came here. We had families come out and we realized we had a missed opportunity with our advertising because we had families with children in middle school and high school, and we should have said you can enroll all of your children. And so they had Chromebooks and they got to enroll their high school child in summer activities and also their middle schoolers. And we plan, and then while the families were doing that, the adults were doing that, the children were playing kind of like field day types of games in the school. And so it gave the parents an opportunity to find out exactly, we have so many offerings, it's hard to navigate as a parent. And so exactly what was out there for their child or their children. So that was fantastic. Parks and Rec was also there. We didn't get the registration with them that we had hoped. We had some children that are amazing, like at art and music, and we were really hoping to do something, partner with them, but our families weren't ready with the transportation yet, and that's something we're hoping to grow into. And then, of course, we've had the kindergarten readiness opportunities and events as well. And we've been really working the past couple years on braiding and just trying to make these parent family events more fun while still doing the educational piece. We're getting better at that. We still have some room to grow. We're still getting feedback from families that, well, I thought we were just going to get to do this fun thing. So instead of doing one large chunk of information, we're trying to do stations so they get like 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and then littered with fun in between.